Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 26 of my modded survival series. I am basically starting exactly where I left off in the previous episode. We did quite a bit of good work. We have a automated system where the carts will get deployed out, it'll go do its thing, come back, and it'll detect whether or not it's completed. And if it is, it would come over here, and assuming that I have the master switch turned on, it will actually deploy the other cart to basically clean up the either clean up the mess of the tracks or go out and mine some more. So I think that is a good start. But today I want to figure out where I'm going to mine. But I don't want to actually mine underneath my base. I want to create a way to transport my carts to a different place. It could be this dimension, it could be a different dimension using Mistcraft. But let me go ahead and grab the supplies upstairs, and I will meet you there, and we will go ahead and craft our next thing. Alright, I am back, and today I am going to create some of these Ender IO Ender rails, and basically this allows you to teleport minecarts to a different place, and I think this will be very helpful. So let me figure out how to create this. So I actually need 2 vials of, I guess it's 1 per ender rail. So I do need to run into the end here in a little bit with a soul vial. So let me go ahead and get that soul vial. And do I have an enderman? I guess I do have 1 enderman. Oh, 2 endermen. Nice. I already have them. And oh, crap, I left the track down here. So let me grab 2 of these vanilla detector tracks. Craps. That was not what I intended. And come over here to the soul binder. And I should be able just to craft that, use my XP. And it looks like I have the perfect amount. And I have an ender rail. Nice. So let me do the same with this and this one. Forgot what I was doing. And this will create our other ender rail. Nice. But as the tooltip says, I do need a dimensional transceiver. So let me see what it would take to create one of these. And really, I need more endermen. Crap. Alright, so do I have an enderman head? I do. I have 2 of these at least. Dimensional transceiver. And I need, well, let me just shift click that. Okay, so I need electrical still. So electrical still, I need 8 of these guys. Yeah, good, round 20. Nope, I can't do that. What about sand? Do I have sand? Let me just run this through the sag mill real quick. And hopefully that produces a lot of silicon for me. Electrical steel, you. Maybe just 10. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing here. Alright, you go. And what else did I need? Dimensional transceiver. I need an ender resonator. So I guess I need 2 more of those. Solarium. So I need 4. And I need silicon. Let me just grab a little bit of that. And what else did I need? The 2 enderman head and 2 vibrant alloys. So let me craft up 2 of those guys. Go. Alright. And this is going to be in the slice and splice, I believe. I guess I can only put 1 recipe in here at a time. And what else was that? Dimensional. Wish there was a way to bookmark the common things that you're doing. There we go. And the vibrant alloy. Vibrant is not done yet. How you doing? Ah, missed it. There's 1 of them. Oh, they're both there. Cool. Now, oh, I guess I made an extra 1 of these before. That's fine. Just throw that one back in the system because I'll probably be using that later. Let me set up the recipe for the next one. You and you, vibrant crystal, and go. Cool. Alright, so you go there. The electrical steel will go around the edges, but it does look like I need a couple of extra souls of Enderman. So let me go ahead and go into the end and get a couple of those, and I will be back and we will complete the dimensional transceiver. Alright, that didn't actually take too long at all. Just running in there and grabbing those, and I think I started up one of these vibrant crystals before I left, and I did. So let me throw this in here. You and that. And I don't have any XP, of course not. So it looks like I will need 20 levels of XP. And I need to automate that berry collection at some point. Whoa. How did I get that many levels? Don't know. I don't care. Just keep it that way. That's cool. There we go. And you. Dun, dun, dun. And we got them. Yay. So now we have our dimensional transceivers. Nice. Whoa. I thought I did. What was the recipe for that? What am I missing? Dimensional transceiver. I think it's just the glass. No. Where's the... Didn't I have one of those? I thought I created 2 of these. Oh. Did not pull it out, apparently. There we go. Alright. And fused quartz. I need a couple, I guess. I don't know how many of those I need. Dimensional transceiver. And octadic capacitor, of course. I should have crafted this one, because it takes a while. Fused quartz. There you go. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the octadic capacitor. So while we were waiting on that, let me run down to my power room. And what I want to do is basically run power downward. I went ahead and drilled a little hole here, and I want to run power all the way down. There we go. And I think I hope I have enough conduits. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Oh wait, I forget that I can fly now. There we go. That is so much easier. Thank you for flight. And you come this direction. And come down here. And I probably need to run it all the way down there. There we go. And I'm stuck, of course. And come out here. There we go. That works. Fill in the blanks with cobble. And you. Alright, so what is our situation in here? How far did we get? We did pretty well. So what I want to do is run this conduit all the way over here. And basically right here, I think I am going to have my dimensional transceiver, one of them at least, with power going into it, and this ender rail. And I think I'm going to have it guess I need some track. Hello. Need one piece of track, and you go there. And I think that's facing the wrong way, because I think I want it to point that direction. Well, it's not going to cooperate. Do I have a crowbar? And it doesn't look like. So I need to smack that with a crowbar. But let me go ahead and run the rest of the cable. Looks like I'm going to need to grab a little bit more energy conduits so that I can run it all the way down here. Quite a bit more. So I will be back after I craft up some more of these item conduits and run it all the way over there. All right, so I was able to run the rest of the conduits. I had to craft quite a bit, and I lit up a little tunnel back here. Ah, no! Why am I suffocating? Ouch. That was not intentional. But I made this little access tunnel just in case we wanted to run in here, because this is really dark in here. Let me turn on my night vision. All right, so as you can see, the dimensional transceiver is glowing this purple color, and that basically means that it does have power. And what I want to do on this side, I want to do two things. You can see a lot of settings on that side, and if I hit O, I thought that would turn off NEI, but apparently not in this version. I'll have to check my key bindings. But we need two things. We need to go ahead and send power. This is basically main power, so let me go ahead and label it as that and send. And for the track down here, we want mining. And this will be sending and receiving because carts will be able to come and go. So that is probably going to work for us. And let me go ahead and run upstairs and see if that other dimensional transceiver is done. It should be. Dimensional... Oh, wait. It was the octadic capacitor that I needed. There we go. Cool. And that one's done. And crowbar. Do I have a crowbar? I do not. Let me go ahead and create one. And this is just iron with some red around it. What is that? A raw handle? I have not seen that. All right. Oh, don't tell me I don't have any red. Well, I have this red. Do I have any other reds? I don't want to have to go up to the Botania area. Oh, there's some poppies. I think, it's stuck. I can put these in the sag mill. Maybe? No. Well, crap. I guess I have to do this manually. Alright. Thought I could put it in the sag mill to get more back. And how many did we need for the crowbar? We needed 4. So I only need 2 more. There we go. You can go back in there and craft us a crowbar. Crowbar. Get rid of the U. Alright, cool. So let me jump back down, and I should be able just to right click on this and it'll change the direction. There we go. Cool. Cool. So let me go ahead and run over to the old base area, to the mining area, and I will set up the same sort of thing on the other side. Alright, and I am down in my old mining area, as you can see, and I decided to come this direction because I've already mined up a good section of this side, and I just don't want to deal with that right now. And this probably has more resources over here, and I'm moving this direction because I really don't want to eat into my farming area. Eventually that stuff's going to move, but I don't want to mine it up yet. So let me go ahead and make this a little bit safer. Put my dimensional transceiver down. Let's go ahead and set it up on the main power, and I guess I already did that. And tracks, sending and receiving on the mining channel, and that should be good. I am going to put a couple of blocks there. That way the cart doesn't try to mine that direction. Because theoretically, until we have this module toggler, and that could go right there. There we go. It shouldn't actually have the drill on, so it shouldn't drill that direction. So let me lay down a couple of tracks, and we need the ender track right there. Give it a good hit with the crowbar. Make sure the arrow's going that direction. And one of these advanced rail detectors, or detector rails. Let's go ahead and set this up similar to what we had before, deactivating on the orange side and activating the drill on the blue side. And apparently there's mobs around here. And I think that's about it. There's really not much more that I have to do on this side. I do need to pay attention to my Y level, and you'll see why, no pun intended, here in a little bit. So we are at Y level 11. So let's go ahead and run back to the base. And can we reach it? There we go. Cool. Run down here, and we should be able just to set up this with the height controller. Make sure it's on 11. We're at level 15, so I guess I already did that. So you need to make sure that where it's mining, you're setting up the Y level appropriately. Otherwise, it'll try to change the Y level as soon as it gets to the other side. And we don't want that. We want to make sure that we're mining at Y level 11, and with the drills off on this side, it shouldn't actually be drilling into the area. But before we set this off for the first time, I went ahead and loaded up a lot of the inventory with the bridge builder stuff, some torches, even some coal in here, and the drill's disabled. We should be good to go in regards to the cart here, but I want to make sure that this stuff routes appropriately. And let's go ahead and jump down here. And to do that, we have the external distributor as we had before, and the tracks need to go on the top right. So the top right is yellow, so I will make the yellow one there. And let's go ahead and place that. Where's my Yeta wrench? I guess I don't need that from right here. Here I want to extract always. Yeah. And that'll be good. And this one I want insert, but I brought a basic item filter. I crafted this before, and I put a track in there. I'll probably need to put coal in there as well. Let me just grab one of the coal out of here, or two. There we go. And go ahead and configure this on the white list. So then tracks and coal will go from this cargo manager to this one, because this is the refilling one. We want to make sure that it keeps a good supply of that. And I might just block out a lot of that for now. That way not all of the coal will get in here. And let's set up the keep falling, the priority, something a little bit higher. 2 is probably good. And extend this a little bit. And let's go ahead and put an ender chest. And I crafted this as well, just to make sure that I had one. And let's insert here. So I should probably put some speed upgrades in the extract, just to make sure that it's able to pull out fairly quickly. So it'll fill up the coal first as fast as it can, but everything else and the runoff of coal should go into the ender chest, which will eventually get processed up there. And I think that would be good. So for now, I think I am just going to deploy with one single track, just to make sure that it is able to get to the other side. And let's turn on the system and push the button, get this guy to deploy, and it'll grab the track, and there it is. And I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that this works. And it's gone. There it goes. And that was a little fast. Why are you back? Oh, why are you back? I am not sure why you're back. You have everything that you need. Y level 11. Yeah, he's coming back a little early. We should have everything, so let me run to the other side and let's see why he is coming back so early. So let me jump up here, and we should be able just to pop over to the other side real quick. And let's just double check to see what's going on. It might be this, because his drill's not turned on yet. So let me make sure that's cleared out. I'm hoping that the cart will come through, and there he is. There we go. I think that was the problem, because he was not able to drill since it was right there at the time that his drill turned on. And let's see what this does. So he only had the one track, so he should disappear after he mines out some stuff. And there he goes. He should drop off all of his items, and he's going to be out of tracks, so we should be able to see the cart, or the track remover guy come out, pick up this, oops, I didn't mean to do that, pick up that one track and return to base. So let's see if it actually does that. And there he is. Nice. Pulled up the track, and he's gone. Sweet. Alright, so this time, the mining cart should come through. And I'll go ahead and give him a good 44 tracks, just so that he's not just going back and forth. And where is he? Come on. And there he is. He has a track. Give him some tracks. So now that he has 44 tracks, he should be able just to continue mining in that direction until he's out of tracks. He'll return to base. The track remover guy will come through and remove all the tracks, and we got a fully automated system for picking up resources, which is a very, very good thing because we are out of diamonds and most of the iron, I think. So yeah. So let me run back to the old base, and since this is chunk loaded, we shouldn't have to worry about him disappearing or stop working. So we should be good with that. And hello. So I will head over to the base, and we will go from there. Alright, so I found a few problems with the system so far, and one of them is, I think because of the liquid detectors that the cart has, it might be stuck, not able to drill in a certain spot. So it's actually coming back without any kind of resources. We'll see it here in a little bit. And it's basically circling around and going back. So I probably do need to come up with some way to deal with that. And I could probably just use this junction right here. And where do I want to put that? Let me figure that one out, because my thought process is if it comes back with empty storage, then it should probably get routed past this. Well, maybe I could just... No, I can't do it there, because if it's dropping everything off, it'll have empty inventory. Yeah, you see how it has tracks, but it's completely empty. Let me drop this off for now and put a switch next to it, and it should just stop there. Come on. You can do it. Alright, so let me figure out how to resolve this particular issue, and I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back, and it might look a little bit more complicated than what it really is. And I set up a couple of blocks here so that I can test this system. So essentially, I did a little bit different, as you can see. So let me try to explain. So the first stop, let's assume that the carts are coming back. This is the refill station, so this is where it's going to get its coal for fuel, tracks, building materials, and the torches. So then it gets to this spot. So it will go straight. Basically, it'll keep going this direction Only if it's the track remover and it doesn't have an inventory. So assuming that it's coming this direction, it better have an inventory. Because otherwise, why did the track remover go out without removing tracks? And then this is the drop-off station. So both on the green side and the red side, I am pulling out of the storage, and this is double purpose for both the mining cart and the track remover cart. It's just dumping its inventory into the system, and I have all of the other pipes. Conduits down below just as they were before. I can't even get down there, where it's extracting out and shoving it over here. And right now I'm only dealing with the tracks. I flubbed up and I realized that the side was only inserting into the track, so I was getting coal where the other track should go. So I should change that here in a little bit. But that's essentially it for the track remover side. So I really simplified the track remover because it's just one track. It's going this way and that way. That's it. The mining cart, on the other hand, there's several states that I have to deal with. The first state, obviously, it's not a track remover, so it'll go down this way. And if it's not empty inventory, it will go straight. That means that we were able to collect stuff, so let's go ahead and go straight, empty the inventory, and then we get to this next spot. Otherwise, if it does have an empty inventory, that's probably means that it ran into lava or water and wasn't able to mine anymore. So let's make it go this way, and it will follow this course all the way over here. And I temporarily removed the detector tracks. I'll put those back, but I made this track bypass it. That way it doesn't trigger the cart remover, because if it ran into water or lava, I basically want the system to stop, and I don't want it to keep going back and forth between removing the tracks and then laying down the tracks and getting to the exact same spot and repeating itself. So I make it completely bypass that trigger to make the cart remover. And I could eventually have a trigger on this side so that whenever it comes down to stop the process, I can have it set an alarm or something like that upstairs so that I know to come down here and manually check on it. So then the next stop after it drops off its cargo is this. So if it does not have rail supplies, it goes straight. That means that it's completely laid out all of its track. It mined as far as it could. It'll go this way. It'll trigger the cart remover to go, and basically the normal cycle. Otherwise, if it does have rails, it will go this way, and it will head back out and go ahead and do some more mining. Alright, so let's go ahead and test a couple of these scenarios. First one I'm going to test is if it does have storage. So let me go ahead and deploy that. And as you can see, it runs out there, it resupplies, it's getting more tracks, and it's going to immediately turn around because of that. Yes, it does resupply unnecessarily here, but I guess that's one drawback. And because it did have inventory, it's going to go straight. It dropped off its inventory there, and it goes out and mines again because it does have tracks. So this time, it's going to come back without any kind of internal storage. So let's go. So this time, it's going to turn right and go all the way around, and it's going to stop, and then the entire process is halted because it most likely ran into some sort of lava or other obstacle that it couldn't get past, or maybe even ran out of the bridge material and wasn't able to continue. So then let's test it without tracks. There we go, and I need something in the inventory slot. So let's say that it did all of its mining and it ran out of tracks and it comes back. It does have inventory because it did do some mining. It drops it off, as we will see here in a second. It goes straight, drops it off, and then this one detects, oh, I don't have any tracks. So I'm going to go forward and then trigger the track remover. Nice. So the entire system works, and I can even test this one. So this will actually remove like the first 3 tracks here. So then it goes straight, it refuels, and that's the nice thing about this. It'll actually push coal into it. It removes the tracks, comes back, does another refuel just in case it needs any kind of coal. And it goes this way, drops off the tracks, and the tracks will get deposited on this side, and then it will trigger the mining cart to actually go. So I think I completed any of the obstacles. So yeah, let me go ahead and clean up all of this, fill in the places that I tore up the floor, and let's go ahead and let it do a full run. All right, I think we're almost to the wrapping up point, but before we go, I decided to create another igneous extruder, and it's creating the stone that's needed for the bridge material, and I went ahead and added an item conduit with a new filter just for stone. Made sure the priority is higher than the ender chest over there, and this I can just cover up, and I can get facades for the rest of this. But because of the fact that the cart caused our issue, I should be able just to ride the rail and come on this side. Nice. So that is one nice thing about the Ender IO. Well, and that's one bad thing. Apparently it has issues with the wings, so whenever I go through it, it actually causes me not to fly anymore. But I have the ability to ride in my own cart and basically get transferred just as the miner cart or the track remover. So what I want to do is go ahead and clean up this water, which is probably the cause for my cart not going anymore. And what do I keep picking up? Keep picking up something. Alright, so now... oh, tracks. This should be able to go now. So let me go ahead and ride back over. Whee! And hop off eventually, as soon as the world decides to load for me. And let me go ahead and apparently drop this and pick it up again. Come up here and kick off the mining cart. And I put quite a bit of tracks in here. A lot of tracks. So almost 5 stacks. So this should be going for at least quite a while. Let me give it a head start and let's go ahead and follow it in. Alright. So now we should be able to let it run and gather up a bunch of resources. I don't have anything that restocks the torches yet. I'll still need to figure that one out. I could conserve torches a little bit by changing the threshold to something a little bit lower, like 7 or something, maybe 6. And that'll make the torches get spaced out a little bit further. But I think I have reached that wrapping up point, so unfortunately we have to stop here. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I think we made a lot of progress with our mining operation, and I should be able to run this a few times in between episodes and gather up quite a bit of resources so that I can move forward with some of my other projects. But if you could go ahead and rate the video down below, it'd be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But for now, This is goodbye.